Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about being humble. Over the past few months, I've had to do a lot of soul searching, reevaluation, and life alteration, if that makes sense. A lot of things have been happening to me, voluntarily and involuntarily, and these things I can't control. They happen, and I have to keep going with life. I can't let it get me down, and I can't let it hinder me or affect me in a negative way. Well, it can let it affect me in a negative way, but not too long to the fact where I'm permanently stuck, and I don't want that to happen. The little insight of some things that have helped me kind of understand why I had to go through these things and why I've chose to make these experiences a humbling experiences, and kind of applied it to make me stronger. This year alone, before I moved to Charlotte, I was living with my brother and my cousin, and our home was robbed. They really didn't take much, but our home was robbed. I've never experienced being robbed before. And in that time, I was in a lot of different emotions. I was in a panic mode. I was in anger. I was in fear. I was in confusion, devastation. And I was just kept asking. I kept saying, why? Why did we have to go through this? We don't do anything to anybody. Why did this happen to us? And I had to realize that things happen. They just happen. It's for a reason, but you don't always have to know the reason. And also I was also robbed again this past Friday, and this time my car was broken into. I'm having a lot of electrical problems with it. So the night I found out that all my doors don't actually lock when I manually lock them is the same night going to the next day that my car got broken into. At that time, I was in a small bit of fear, like just a taste of fear, but it was more of rage and frustration and why me yet again. It didn't take much. It didn't take anything that's really valuable to me. Things that they took are replaceable. But again, another big life event that happened that has made me appreciate myself more and understand that these things that are happening to me are only going to make me stronger. Another thing that happened, like when I went back home to visit for Labor Day, my car got kind of messed up. Another thing that financially I don't have the money to fix. So they kind of put me in the mindset of, okay, these things keep happening, but I have to keep moving forward. I'm running into a big financial crisis, and over the past month, I've been in a deep hole, and I can see myself getting out of it, but in due time will only tell if I can really get out of it or not. And so, like I said, within this month alone, it's just been a lot of trials and tribulations that have made me just sit back and say, oh, and also my battery gave out on me, which was another factor that put me in a financial bind, being that I had to shell out $200 for a whole new battery that I didn't have. I've just been doing a lot, and I could possibly break down and just say, fuck it all, or I can just take these life events and have them make me better. And all of these events only happen for a reason. And I always say that God is getting me ready for something that's greater than me and something that I need to be ready for. So I feel like all these things have had to happen to get me to the point where I need to be, which will be coming soon or later, or I don't know. It's just life. We'll never understand when things can happen, when they're going to come. And it's like I understand that, but I want to know so bad as to when is this going to happen. I want this to be over. I don't know if I can take this. But he wouldn't put more on you than you can bear. And I understand that. But some days I just feel like I can't bear it. But I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I can still take care of myself. So I can bear it. But at the times, you think, oh, I can't bear this. I can't. But it's just a life journey. Going further back than a year, I've just been dealing with a lot of life events and life experiences that just push me to be better. Like I have to be better because if not, I'd be crazy. Like I have a health issue that every day I get sick, no matter what. And it all ties in with my nerves, being that they're uncontrollable. So it's basically my body would do whatever the hell it wants to do. And I can't do anything about it but live. I want to let you all know that I really haven't even told you everything. I've told you some of the worst, but I haven't told you everything that's been going on. Like, I don't want to go too much into detail but if I do go into detail about all the things that I've said and things that I haven't said, it's going to be like a 30-minute video. It's going to be very emotional. I don't know if I can handle it. Today's a real peaceful day, real chill. I don't really feel like getting that deep. This video may or may not be posted. If you can relate, if you had life issues happen to you where you feel like you can't handle them, but in the end you can, and you believe that these are only stepping stones to better prepare you for something better in life, please leave a comment, message me, show me that you can relate. I want to hear your stories. If you care to leave them, I do want to read. I want to see how life has humbled you, how events have humbled you, any kind of circumstance or event or anything that's dealing with you that has bettered you as a person and humbled you as a person. Let me know down below. Until next time, stay enthusiastic.